right, ladies, hey, I wanted to give you something that you can work on this summer, that you can master these skills, so when we come back for the school year and we start practicing as a team during the semester, you've knocked these out, and it'll allow us to move through things at a really higher rate, higher pace. So if you could look on the board really quickly, we'll put these in the description, but here's what I want you to look at. I've given you 10 drills to go through your shooting progression. So 10 quick drills that I'll demonstrate. And then here are 6 keys that I want you to master as you're going through the drills. All right, so all 6 of these are gonna be important to those. So if you miss one of these, the drill is just part of the ways to put in the skills, okay? So the first key we wanna work on is our shot grip, and it's this. We don't want the hand up here and there'd be a lot of space, but we don't want it on our palm either. So a good finder is this drill we did. It's in my palm, I can't control it, but if I've got a good grip on it, I can keep it. So that's number 1, my shot grip. Number 2 is my shooting stance. If I'm right-handed, my right foot is ahead of my left foot. I go to my instep and I step out hip width. That's my shooting stance. For my lefties, it's just reverse. Righties, instep to out, and that's our shooting stance. Our catch ready stance, eyes automatically to the rim. My ankles are bent, my knees are bent, my hips are bent, my shoulders are over my knees, over my toes, and my ball is in my shot pocket. I don't want the ball to have to do a lot of stuff. It should be right here loaded and ready. This is my shot ready stance with my eyes to the rim. Hand behind and under the ball. I put wrist wrinkle. I want my hand not to the side of the ball like this, not on top of the ball. I don't have a wrist wrinkle right now. I want it behind the ball, then under the ball. I should have a wrist wrinkle, and I can find with my index finger in my form shooting that air hole right there. So that's how I want the ball. Next thing, when I shoot, I want to extend my guide hand and my follow through. This is my guide hand. I don't want to flick the ball. All right, I want to extend it straight through, and I should see the goal between my 2 arms. So when I'm looking, it should be there. Shouldn't be here, shouldn't be here, should be right between. And then the last key I want you to remember, snap your wrist, snap it, and snap your elbow, all right? And then you should get back spin. The ball should spin backwards, not any kind of sideways. That means something else is happening. So it should spin backwards, perfectly like this. I should do it like this. All right, those are the 6 keys. Let's get to the drills. All right, ladies, now I wanted to go through these drills with you as part of our shooting progression. And remember, we're looking for mastery. We would love to be perfect. While we can't be perfect, we can strive for mastery. So attention, intentionality to detail is key. All right, this first drill, we call it wrist rolls. So I'm gonna take my index finger and find that hole, and I'm gonna roll it back. And I'm gonna hold it there to get used to that feel and to condition my wrist. You can do this for 30 seconds or longer, but that's the first drill. The second drill, we're gonna do on our back shooting. The whole key to this is to make sure I keep my wrist wrinkle, and I wanna make sure that the ball comes off those 2 fingers. I want to be intentional about feeling that. All right, the ball should go straight up and straight down. And I feel it come off those fingers. All right, now our next drill, you're gonna do that for your set amount of reps. Now these are roll-ups. So what you're gonna do is put it here, and you're gonna roll it up, keeping that same grip we talked about in the keys, and you're gonna go straight into your shot. All right, so again, I'll do it one more time. Roll it up, guide hand on, finish with your follow through, chop hand there. Guide hand is like a chop, okay? That's the third drill. The fourth drill, we're gonna work on footwork with our form shooting. So we're gonna spin the ball, jump off our right foot, and land as we catch the ball in our catch ready loaded position. Now we're gonna do our form shooting, okay? You're gonna alternate between jumping off your right foot and your left foot, and we call these quick hops. So now I'll do it with my left foot. Notice there's no wasted moment, there's no wasted movement. I'm hitting and I'm up into my shot. The next one we're gonna do square in the air. So that's where I'm not facing the goal. Maybe I'm running to the ball like this, the goal is there. I'm gonna alternate between my right foot on the right side and my left foot on the left side. So I catch it, and I land now square in the air and right into my shot. Now I'm gonna come to the left side and do the same thing. Gonna jump off my inside foot. Left side, left foot, right foot. And I'm checking all of these keys as I go through this. All right, the next one we call it boom, 1, 2. We're gonna alternate between going to our right and going to our left. Our right-handed ladies, you're always keeping your left foot as your pivot foot, always. That means it's the one that turns, you don't bring it up. My lefties, your right foot's your pivot foot. Here's what it looks like going to the right and then to the left. Boom, 1, 2. Then I come back, now I'm going to my left. Boom, 1, 2. Notice I'm staying loaded when I go into that. Last one. My hand is behind the ball and under. All right, next one. We're gonna do through, foot replace. So I'm standing at the basket, I go through my legs and I should be in this stance. Then I quickly gotta replace my feet before I get the ball. And we go right into our shot. Then we're gonna go through with our right foot now. Foot replace, right into my shot, okay? That's drill number 7. Drill number 8. My righties, you're only doing this to your left. My lefties, you're only doing this to your right because it's really hard the other way. So I'm gonna take a dribble with my left hand and I'm gonna step back into my loaded ready position, right into my shot, okay? You're not gonna do that one both ways. Just lefties, my lefties are going right, my righties are going left. All right, drill number 9, we're going side steps. So not a step back, but a step sideways. You're gonna do both ways. So you'll start with a turn dribble, and you're gonna move, and then you're gonna step sideways. Landing in everything like it should be, right into your shot. I'm also gonna do that to my right hand. And I'm checking everything, hold my follow through, all that good stuff. My very last one, we're gonna do quick back pedals. We've got to be able to move backwards and move in different directions, but keep our balance, over our center of gravity on balance, and be able to put everything into our shot versus going away. So to work on that, we're going to go back pedal really quickly, land, shot. All right, we'll do it again. Back pedal really quickly, land, shot. I'm trying to check and see if I'm on balance or if I'm fading backwards. All right, get great at those 10 drills, be intentional about the keys. That's our shooting progression.